kill these people with big AoE. Like, it's very easy to execute, and I think that's what GX kind of need in the mid game. Whereas for SK now, with that Silas coming through,
have a forest time. It's not just Miro anymore. Let's go, GiantX. Just a classic objective for objective trade. You know them, you love them. League of Legends, baby.
That's why I thought they'd actually go for like a lane swap. At the 4.5 minute mark, we've seen a bunch of people just go, cool, I don't want to deal with this, but it does mean GiantX basically ends up in the crappy matchup in bot lane, so I don't think you can go for it as easy as Kadui now.
Kadui's got to be careful here. Flash in, knock up, well comboed, but Kadui holds on to everything, is able to get out. Isma not quite able to get the Q flash, it looks like. Now locked up, Kadui turning back. Initial damage good, shattering strike onto 2. They are wasting a lot of time here, and Reeker is on the way. This is his montage moment. Can he find it? Goes in, should at least just be 1 kill. Won't be able to get anything else. Jun trying to style his way out, but will give first blood over Kadui. Well played by SK. Noah now the next trouble. Q flash going in from Loopy. Reeker about to pick up this kill. That is an excellent start. 80 carry and mid lane getting those first 2.
A lot were like, you are in a weird position.
Still has ulti.
They're still going for it.
Loopy wants to go with one less person. They decided this is the optimal amount of people to perform a dive, and they might just be right. Lot still living for an extra second. The big one. Connecting and finding the kill. Well played by SK. It doesn't mean conceding the grubs. Bukata wants to keep going. Kadui gonna try to maybe die to the minions. A shutdown going over. That is definitely not what they want. A quick cleanse out from Noah. He also has ulti if they want to keep the fight going. Now GiantX is TPing bot lane.
That could have gone a little bit smoother for SK. Like, they do get the kill. Those plates on that turret now, or at least 2 should be picked up, and now kind of evening out for that kill, which was also answered with a kill. So it's kind of the dragon for essentially 2.
Big for the feats. And as you highlighted, Boris finishing that first time before the Rumble definitely feels good. Was able to sneak it back in there to get it as Jun now tries to start the fight. Initial damage all going on to Bukata. Definitely not the ideal target. Counter engage in from Loopy. Excellent backstep coming in from Reeker, but whose ult is he going to take? It's the Alistair. Now for the next 5 or so seconds, he's going to be unkillable, but they've got more than enough CC to lock him up, and as tank as he is, he's still going to go down. Well fought by GX. Starts a little sloppy, but Lot is here just in time.
Great TP from Lot, a little bit too late, so it doesn't actually have it to deny a lot of that CC. Ends up getting knocked around, but bot side.
GiantX getting aggressive. Jun has to backstep to try to get away, but Jackie's just steps forward. GiantX nice flash to get away from the combo, but it's not enough. Oh, his reaction speeds are damn fast.
As well, and there's just not really the members. Actually, as I say that, they're starting to move now, but yeah, I don't know. Lot, I'm looking at the ultimate cooldown on this Rumble.
His career being in a position where that was how we would refer to him. There was another half of the career that wasn't amazing.
Yeah.
So
fair. That's, yeah.
But Lot is just...
It just makes things easier. Yep. You know, everyone agrees on that.
Patrick's a great name. Mr. Krabs.
Yeah. And then, unfortunately, someone's going to be called the Chumbuckus, and we just have to accept that.
Someone's going to be Sandy Cheeks. Such is life. All right, anyway, SK holding on to top side. Again, some praise definitely is deserved for Jackies, who weathered that initial storm despite how aggressive Reeker was playing in the lane and has now just become this massive threat. Does set up the Sun Disc.
Reeker to some of their more macro-focused plays.
Definitely that diligence paying off. Crasher will break mid tier 1. Love it when a Herald breaks open mid. So good for the GX composition as well. Makes it that much easier for Jun and Isma to play the map. SK grouping as 5, looking to find a way into this fight. They don't have bot lane pushing, but they might just go anyway. Loopy taking a massive chunk though. That may just be the end of the play. They have Crab. They're losing gold just to be here. This is the downside, but Bukata's going to try and start the fight. Is it enough to take them out? Nice push back onto the Azir, but in the end, Reeker just goes down. Bukata in the front line, but he's getting shredded. He's getting deleted. Noah's still alive. He's able to get off a decent ult channel, and now he's ready to take over the fight. It's Kadui and GiantX. Double 80 carries. Are they enough? Isma retreating. Lot should also just get taken down. Kadui and GiantX now just need to take down Noah. 2v1 Noah. Can he turn this? The answer is no. It's a triple coming through. First fights in those close exchanges. GX still powerful. And we might have a round 2 here. Reeker stepping up. Isma off to the side. Alistair ult going in. Jun taken down. Isma still stepping up. Jackie's here as well. SK just going to be able to grab the objective. Confidence, knowing they're stronger in the fight and they want to keep this going. They know that GX are split and they're looking to punish. Equalizer goes down. Lot caught up for a second. Just barely out of range for the stun. Bukata not work, but has to be careful not to get caught out by GX. Both teams seemingly content to ignore that mid wave for a moment, try to play for side lanes. Top wave completely neglect. Start fights. Look, man,
it's been a week.
It's been a week. Yeah. There's an ST at the start of that word, not an F, as it turns out, as Isma takes a massive chunk of damage before the fight really even starts, trading his health bars for Loopies, which isn't the best deal overall. Now flashing out, trying to recall. Reeker, flash in, push back. Again, Jackie's caught. He does not have a Seekers of his own. Kadui getting a quick kill. SK have found the weak link, and they're just continuing to target Jackies in these exchanges.
They do need to get this Atacon, though, because you've already invested Reeker's flash and a lot of that playmaking abilities. GX now wanting to try and contest this. Ult goes wide.
Ult does go completely wide, but Rumble has no ultimate. Isma on the way does have his ult, does have his smite. GX, do they believe in the 50-50? Because they're running out of options here. Reeker taking a decent chunk. Absconds backwards. Going to only have another second for the chain. Will not use it. Isma now going in on the mid laner instead. Reeker, though, managing to survive. Ticking, burning, but he will not be finished. All of GX now walking away. Voracious Otacon down for the side of SK. I'm not sure how much time is left on that cooldown, but it's going to make him a fighting menace. In the meantime, Bukata starts the Drake. And again, GX. Like, you can just see that SK are just quicker on the draw when it comes to punishing these decisions. Bukata already on the objective. Now they're going to get mid-push as well, and these little mistakes. SK would need to respond if they hadn't already started the objective. Blue trinket there, but I don't think they can get in fast enough. Isma trying to dash into the pen. He's not going to be able to flash, but he might be able to find a quick kill onto Loopy. Loopy now turning the fight, and he's still alive. Walking that one out, no, with a decent ultimate, but they already got what they came for. The Baron's already down now. GX need to kill everybody if they want to even this out. Reeker trying to buy space for Loopy. Loopy riding off into the sunset, getting the objective, will not get taken down. No waiting over the wall. Lot with some decent damage. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, it's Jack. He's got no flash, no ulti, and no TP, but he desperately wants to get this tier 2 down. It's only a cannon, however, so there's not much of a play here.
No, he will not be able to. Oh, I wasn't sure if he wanted to tank. I was like, that's not the idea. Just waiting for the next one, but still, SK get away with this. That got a little dicey, and also I thought Loopy was considering the re-engage there once they spot out committing multiple members to the bottom side as they spot Isma in rotation as well.
Ulti goes in from GiantX to start things off. Jun taxis forward, gets a decent Q down, but now the re-engage coming in from Loopy. Eyes on Noah, where's that ulti gonna go? Lot wants to follow up as well. Decent damage on, but they don't have any of the CC. Mistimed. GX on different pages, and now it's Reeker on the side, debating if he can go in. Bukata might drop, however. Stolen Rumble ulti to poke a little bit. Shut down to the side of Jackie's. Well, it started a bit awkwardly for GX. They are wasting time. They give up 2. But they're not going to lose much on the bottom lane. But the Drake.
It's the jungler that goes down. So now this becomes a little bit more dicey for SK if they want to go for it. But Jackie's the only real ultimate available for a potential fight. So will still be taken by SK. They're happy, sans jungler, to just continue going for that.
It's all these ultis coming together, but it's discordant. They're just not. They're not singing the same song here, Dagda, and it's combined with the gold deficit, combined with the soul now, it's only going to get harder. Because, look, Cloud is strong, but when your comp has an immobile 80 carry top laner against a Rumble, it's double strong. Isma now might be the one in trouble, is forced to flash the Q, the stolen by ultimate falling up, and he's going to die again. Devastating. Jun going to be locked up as well, forced to use the ulti. Push coming in the top lane, and GX getting choked out of the game now. Baron's not even there, but 2 minutes out, and SK full pressure here. Man advantage as well. It's just going to be the equalizer to clear the wave as GiantX tries to get a few cheeky autos in onto the tower.
Yeah, you don't really have the waves now for SK because mid was cleared out and top is still a little bit away. So GiantX can kind of fall back towards mid to cover and then rotate up as this top wave collects as well. So should be able to hold on long enough for Isma to come back, but they're going to have to very quickly take on a fight against SK as here comes the wave.
And I'm going to level with you. Oh, hold on. Ulti, nice little sliding and gliding there. Tier 2 is going to go down. This build from GiantX is an extended fight too. Can still just do so much damage. Even a little bit of AP goes a long way with the blight stacks. Isma may have caught Loopy. Solid combo and a quick pick. Lost in the sauce. Talking about SK, it's too hard to approach. They don't really want to use GiantX's TP, but it's something that might have to be respected. Isma waiting over the wall with Hibikata, but meanwhile, Reeker 1v1 against Jackie's, using the Alistar ultimate, buying a bit more time. Jackie's still chasing, though. That's a risky call. Flashing back behind the tower. Unbreakable Will about to fade, and Reeker so damn fast with that Cloud Soul. But now he's the odd man out. Equalizer from the sky. Reeker flashing over the wall. Chaos, but SK again getting mid-prio. Jun now the one who's caught out. He's got no fall. No one else on the team is here. Unbreakable Will is there, but that's a damn breakable cow as GiantX is taking them out on a walkabout. And I think in the meantime, SK might just go for the Baron.
Reeker's just off on his own solo mission.
So fast!
I mean, this is a scenic route of all scenic routes. He might look for
Stealing his hero.
Jackies. He can get Noah away, though. Can he get
Going
out?
for Noah.
He needed to get the heat
W.
off.
He needed the W. Can he? No, lost there. Okay, there's no way. Come on. He's dead. Sidestep. Dodges one. Dashes in. No, he's gone. No! Wait, okay, come. Bro. That was unnecessary. He could have held that Zhonya's.
What do you mean? That was the most necessary Zhonya's for stall points.
No, it's the best way to play their comp, and I think for SK, they know that they're stronger. Side lane's probably not an option with how powerful a lot of these picks are. Noah continuing to poke. GiantX does not do damage with Qs. Jun tanking the ulti from the Sejuani, not a bad start. Pushback is huge, though. Jackie's not quite able to get his ult off. Meanwhile, in the meantime, Reeker catching out Noah. Noah now retreating, but into SK territory. Excellent fall from the Sejuani. Pushback coming through. SK just dominating in the fight.
They rinse GiantX, and just like that, Dracos, you might have to eat your words. SK coming alive in the team fights, and
Classic
now
caster
they're
curse.
going to start working their way down mid.
Okay, round 2. No, observers, this is the game. Oh, he TP'd out. No, he did not TP out.
No, he's a jungler.
He's a jungler.
He's dead.
He's dead. They're fist fighting? They're fist fighting. Yes, give me my picture-in-picture. The game is ending, but it does not matter. Can Isma do it better? No, the Silas is too strong. All right, that was short-lived. SK back to finishing the game. Weathered an early storm, even with GX getting a lead. SK pulled ahead, fought better in the fights, found more picks, out-executed in the mid-game, and found themselves a win. Game 1 in this series going to SK. Creative use of that Varus, damn well paying off.
The team fighting from